Howdy folks, and welcome back to a World of Tanks replay. I am your host Bjorn, and today I have for you MarteltheHammer and his T28 turretless tank destroyer. Yes, there's two T28s. One is the T28 Proto, which has a turret, and then there's this monstrosity, which is the T28 that is turretless. Let me try to... And what you have here, I'll just put this in free cam mode, talk about it. What you have here is a thicker armored tank. It plays really much like the Tortoise, and it gets you prepared for the T95. And what this is it's actually an early prototype of what would become the T95. The design for this came out in 1943, however, it was not adopted. It was planned for it to be more or less a thick armored assault tank. And the requirement was it needed to be a vehicle that was proof enough against the 88, which it fulfilled. It's a fairly slow vehicle with a fairly powerful gun. In the game, it gets a 120 millimeter cannon. Realistically, it was actually proposed for it to have a 105 millimeter cannon, and it never reached prototype stage. However, the design would later be beefed up and modified to create the T95 super heavy tank. I mean, even this is considered a super heavy tank, not a tank destroyer. The front armor is fairly thick, but the side and rear armor is very thin. It's also got poor gun depression. However, the 120 millimeter gun is actually fairly good on this machine. Okay, it looks like he's about to close in with an IS-3 here. Well, maybe. Is he going to close in with the IS-3 here? Oh, wait a minute. The IS-3. Bounced off the Object 257, but the 257 bounced off of Martel. Almost reloaded, and there's a kill shot on the IS-3. So already has a kill. There's a medium tank out there. He's going to back off. Puts a tracking shot in the 257. And now he's just reloading. As you can see, he's reloading fairly quick. And he got another tracking shot, but I would have held fire and waited for him to back out. Oh, here we go. Oh, that was a miss. But he bounced another shot. So you can see, pretty tough armor. Probably short of a tank destroyer, there's not going to be much that can pen this vehicle. At even tier 9. Right now he's shooting high explosive, which isn't necessarily a bad move. And now I'd be switching to armor piercing. Oh, that was a miss. I'd definitely be switching to armor piercing here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there's a there's a penetrating hit. He's shooting AP again. There's a kill shot on the T29. As you can see, he's pretty much bounced everything that's been shot at him. There's a couple weak points in this, but the vehicles that are shooting at him are going to have a tough time actually hitting those weak spots at this range. So right now, the only thing holding the city, though, is Martel here with his T28 and the M103. I guess he just didn't like that truck. you right now, it's just a game of patience, just waiting to see who makes what moves. And he just bounced another shot from the 257. Looks like the war is back on. Looks like that 257 is trying to weasel a shot in somewhere through the building. There we go. And he biffed it. That was a heat round. He just hit the 257 with some high explosive. Oh, it wasn't fully aimed yet. There's some more high explosive. However, he just got his gun damage from the 257 shooting high explosive. Martel's got to be careful here. Obviously, he's turretless. So if the Object 430 decides to close, he really doesn't have much of a way to defend himself because of not having a turret. However, hopefully the M103 is paying attention. There we go. High penetrating shot. And the M103 is paying attention. There's a second penetrating hit on the Object 430, and the M103 saves the day with a kill. M103 is definitely my favorite Tier 9 heavy tank. Okay, here we go. Line it up for the 257, and he bounced. He actually just took a penetrating hit. You know, premium ammo. More of that premium ammo there from the Object. There's a penetrating hit. And there's the final hit. There's the kill. Now Martel traded off a lot of hit points to get that kill, but it's fine. His team's down to one more. And there we go. There's the win. So what you have here is you have a Class 1, which isn't bad. He's got a steel wall, and I believe that's a cool headed. Blocked almost 3,600 damage, and actually did just a little over 3,300 damage for a total of 3 kills. It's not bad. It's a Tier 9 match, and he was facing Tier 9s in his Tier 8 Tank Destroyer. And he was top damage overall, so even while the shooting high explosive at the Object 257 seemed like a cheesy thing, it worked up some extra damage for him. It's not something I'd recommend all the time, but it does work. It can get someone very impatient and make them leave cover and do something stupid. Or just go somewhere else and stop being so damn annoying. But so there you go. Hope you enjoyed this replay, and I'll see you next time.